Hello and welcome to Frank's School, teaching German. Here's what Heidi had said after Klaus played his song. Ach, natürlich kenne ich dieses Lied. Klaus, ich mag dich, aber du spielst schlecht Gitarre und singt noch schlechter. Gebe mir bitte diese Gitarre. Well, I've been helped by my German friend. She said, you say the E at the end. Okay, I'm going to try to show you how this is pronounced, sort of, the best I can do it. Ach. Well, that A, you know, an American looking at that would say atch. Spelling for pronunciation. I thought about spelling it with a double A, ach, ach, but I don't know, that seems like that would be tedious, because in German you never say ah. I don't think ever. So I think it's the ah of father. In English, we say father. Father. Well, well, see, it's a problem in English because we don't say father. We say, I would spell it like that, father. But anyway, it's that sound, ah. It's not ah, really, but anyway, I'm going to leave it as an A. So, ah, and that KH, that's the way I'm going to spell the sound. We don't make, oh boy, here comes a cat, I can illustrate it here. We don't make that sound in English, really, unless we go, watch this. If I tried, she'd probably come back to me with that. Anyway, I'm going to use HK. Natürlich. Natürlich. Na. Now that E, we do not make it in English. It is awkward for us to make that sound. If it, oh, and another thing, in German, it would be with an umlaut. Older German, but they changed the spelling to make it so it was comfortable on a keyboard. It's not it's Ü. Natürlich. And there's that again. Natürlich. And you may not like doing that. You may not like doing that if you're an English speaker, making that sound. You feel a little weird doing it, but you have to. Kenne ich. Kenne ich. Now, I think really in German, if you say it right, that N is not like one N. There's a reason that it's there twice. Kenne ich. Kenne ich. Kenne ich. It's different. There's a reason it's spelled like that, I think. Kenne ich. Dieses S very often has a sound of Z, but not always. Dieses, at the end, I think it doesn't. Lied. And a final D in German, if it ends a word, it's easiest for we English speakers to say it has the sound of T. Lied. I.e., the trick on that one is look at the second letter and think how it's said in English. That's said E. Well, that's the sound. If you look at, I guess I don't have, in an example like mine, well, that sounds like this. Whoops. That sounds like this. Mine. And if you look at the second letter of that combination, in English that's an I, and there's the sound. So E, I. Ach, natürlich kenne ich dieses Lied. Klaus. A new sentence. Klaus. See, there it is, the sound of S. Ich mag. Ich mag dich. Ich mag dich, aber I'm almost tempted to say aber, but there's a faint R there, but it certainly is not aber or aber. Now, du spielst spielst. Spielst. That would be in just two sounds. In well, it's still two sounds, but it's spielst. Du spielst schlecht. Schlecht. And if you remember, I had the H out of there, and that would have been schlecht. And it's schlecht. Gitarre. All right, I still have trouble here, but guitar. You have to say it twice. I'm sure that might help with the German R. My German friends tease me because if you're saying cheers, if you're drinking a beer, you say Prost. It looks like this. And we drank enough beer, we said it often enough, and that R, Prost, it's got to be down in your throat like Prost. And I practice. I got to the point where I would write it like this on the keyboard to try to remind me that I can't get away with just in English. You just say Prost, Prost. Gitarre und singt und und singt singt's noch noch. The reason I go to KH because otherwise this would be ch, not ch, noch schlechter. Schlechter. Gebe mir. Gebe mir. Gebe. Maybe gebe. Gebe. It's almost like gebe, but gebe. If it were gebe, I would spell it gebe. And actually, I guess you could say gib. But I have a reason that, given a choice, I went with this. Mir bitte, bitte. And I'm going to tend to leave the double T there. I think that's a way I could improve my German pronunciation if I were more conscious of that. There's a reason that there's two T's here. Diese Gitarre. Oh, I want to say about bitte. You know, it's tempting teaching somebody who speaks English to think of the word bitter. Bitter. But the thing is, that's not right. It's bitte. There's no R sound at all on the end of that. Gitarre. Gitarre. Okay, let me see. Let me try to read my pronunciation. Ach, natürlich kenne ich dieses Lied. Klaus, ich mag dich, aber du spielst schlecht Gitarre und singst noch schlechter. Gebe mir bitte diese Gitarre. All right, I'm gonna. I'll show you now what she's gonna sing a song. So that'll be a second video, and that will give me time to erase the board. So please come right back.